The woman who did everything for a bigger body. She screamed as she hit the tiled floor, the sound sharp enough to cut through the noise of the crowded clinic. A metal tray clattered beside her, needles rolling, a nurse shouting her name too late. Her hands clawed at her hips as fire ripped through her lower body, hot and unbearable. "Something is wrong," she cried. "Please, something is wrong." People stared, phones lifted. Someone whispered her name like it was a warning. If only she had stopped earlier. Everything had begun years before, long before pain, long before shame. Back when she still believed a bigger body would save her life. Her name was Sade. That morning, before everything broke, she had stood in front of her mirror, tugging at her dress, turning sideways, then back. She sucked in her stomach, pushed out her hips, frowned. "Too flat," she muttered. Her phone buzzed. A message from her friend Kemi lit the screen. Kemi. "Guys, see my birthday pics." "Ooh." Sade tapped the photo. Kemi in a tight gown, curves spilling confidently, comments flooding in, fire emojis, heart eyes, men begging for attention. Sade scrolled, her chest tightening. "You're beautiful," she whispered to the screen, then laughed bitterly. "Of course you are." At work later that day, the pattern continued. Sade greeted customers with her usual smile, efficient, polite, invisible. When a curvy new hire walked past, laughter followed her like perfume. "Omo, see back," a man said openly. Zade lowered her eyes. During lunch, she overheard two co-workers talking. "She's fine, but she's not thick," one said casually, nodding in Sade's direction. Men like something to hold. The words stuck. That evening, she dressed carefully for a date she had waited weeks for. Tunda had been charming on the phone, sweet, attentive. When she arrived, his smile froze for half a second, just long enough. They talked, they ate. He checked his phone often. When the bill came, he cleared his throat. "You're a nice person," said "Really? But I think we're better as friends." Her smile didn't break until she got home. She sat on her bed, heels still on, makeup untouched, and stared at nothing. "What is wrong with me?" she asked the empty room. The answer came from everywhere. Screens, streets, conversations, her body. The decision didn't feel dramatic at first. It felt practical. She started with exercises, squats until her legs shook, YouTube workouts promising curves in 30 days. Nothing. Then pills, herbal mixtures from Instagram vendors. "Guaranteed results," the woman in the video said, smiling widely. "I used it myself." Sade ordered 2 bottles. A month later, a colleague touched her arm. "You look fuller." That night, Sade stared at her reflection again, this time with hope. "Maybe this can work," she said. The attention came slowly, then faster. Compliments, lingering looks, a man offering to buy her lunch, her phone buzzing more often. The feeling was intoxicating. When Kemi noticed, she laughed. "Ah, Sade, what are you doing? You're glowing." Sade smiled but didn't answer. She bought tighter clothes, took photos from angles she'd never used before. The likes multiplied. But the mirror was never satisfied. "You can do better," it seemed to say. The pills stopped working. When she complained to the vendor, the reply came quickly. "You need something stronger." That was how she met Auntie Rose. They sat in a small salon behind a locked door. The air smelled like chemicals and incense. "Everybody is doing it now," Auntie Rose said, lowering her voice. "One injection and boom, you'll thank me." Sade hesitated. "Is it safe?" Auntie Rose laughed. "My dear, do you see any problem with me?" She gestured to her exaggerated hips. Sade thought of Tunda, of the laughter at work, of the mirror. "How much?" she asked. The money hurt. She borrowed, lied, promised to pay back soon. The injection burned, but the results came fast. Too fast. Within weeks, Saad couldn't walk past a mirror without smiling. Men stared openly. Women asked questions. One night at a party, someone whispered, "That's Saad? Wow." Her chest swelled with pride. Finally. But the pain started soon after. Dull aches at first, then sharp stabs in the night. She ignored them. "You suffered to look good," she told herself. "That's normal." When Kemi noticed her limping, she frowned. "Are you okay?" "I'm fine," Said snapped. "Stop worrying." The attention mattered more than the discomfort, the fear, the quiet voice in her head begging her to stop. When Auntie Rose suggested a top-up, Said didn't argue. "Just a little more," she said. "I want it perfect." The second injection was worse. By the third, her body was screaming. That was how she ended up on the clinic floor, people staring, pain ripping through her, the truth finally impossible to ignore. As the nurse knelt beside her, Saad cried. Not from the pain alone, but from the crushing realization that everything she had chased was slipping away. And this was only the beginning.